Hello guys, welcome to the Android online course tutorial. First of all, I'm very happy that we are coming to an end of our Android tutorial, okay, after so long processes. And I really want to thank all of you for submitting your assignments. All of you have done a very great job on submitting the assignments, so I had to evaluate all the assignments for a week and a half, around 10 days. So I couldn't upload any videos, but I think that was also actually very important because at the end, whatever course we learn, we need to be evaluated properly. That's what I believe in. So most of you have sent the mails, and people who didn't send the mail can go back to that assignment where I've given. That's under the, I think so it's under the splash screen or somewhere. So let me check. It is there at basically kept open. Okay. So under my courses, so most of you have submitted. There are some people who didn't submit. You can submit it if you want. Else you won't get a basic certificate actually. Yeah, under I think date picker. No, no, let me see where yes, under shared preferences. So you can this is a fragments what we're gonna learn today. Okay, so under shared preferences, okay, so you have got kindly mail the assignment to my email ID and reply after submission. Now what you have to do here is that you have to just mail it. Okay, now something like this. Now this is the one more thing which I have kept in. Okay, all right. So if I'm going to the course, okay, this is just a dummy which I created just to see. So hold on guys. So I'll just put my password and just finish it off. Okay, all right. So where basically we are under shared preferences, I guess. Yeah, now when you come here, so when you say start assignment submit, okay, so when you click on that, so people who have by mistakenly submitted without any entry, I'm gonna delete your that assignment and give you one more chance. So you can just hit a mail to me or ping me on my WhatsApp number. So when you say start the assignment, so you will get it here. Now what you have to fill here is that you have to fill your name. Okay, your name you fill. Okay, your email ID you fill. The next one is your email ID. Okay, so dot 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 whatever your email ID is there, correct? Okay, so you fill your email ID, then fill whether have you submitted. I'm so sorry, I had to write it first. Now if you have submitted, say yes. Okay, you have submitted through the email ID and just say submit the assignment. Okay, now don't submit it just blank. Now it might come like this. Now if I say where did it go? Okay, searching is the biggest part in this. All right, not in splash screen. Shared preferences, correct. Now so when I click here, kindly don't submit it without writing anything. So if you don't write anything here, or if you're not uploading, if you want you can upload here or send through my email, but main thing is that you need to write here. If you don't write anything here and you say submit assignment, what basically I will get is this part. I'll show it to you. There are students who have submitted it. Okay, now if you see here, there are certain student where it is pending. Now when I click on this guy, I want to assign marks, it will come like this. Okay, you need to submit it. Now how do I do that? Now once you submit, I will get something like this. Now Meville has done it. Okay, so if I give it, if you can see here, yes, I have submitted, my name is Meville. Now when I do that, I can get a chance to evaluate for you. Now that is very important, so you need to be quite considerable on that. So make sure that you submit all that things, so it will be easier for me. Okay, fine. That's about the assignment thing, and this is the last week, so Saturday, once you complete the, so just give completed lesson. Okay, once you finish watching the videos, now when you come here, you need to give something called a completed lesson. Okay, so when you say completed lesson, now if I'm clicking on splash screen, okay, under splash screen I've got one of the video. Now splash screen application, it's all good. Okay, I need to go back here to my course. Okay, all right. Okay, not yet, I'm so sorry about it. I need to come. Yeah, I've been here. Okay, my courses under application development. Okay, all right, so you need to complete the particular course. All right, so when you complete that particular course, automatically you will get an option of finishing it. Okay, so make sure of that you finish that particular course. Clear? Okay, next. Okay guys, okay guys, I just checked out like what was wrong. Actually I had put it in that, okay, and another email ID. Now here when you come to your course, now you will be in this page, right, in your dashboard. So you need to go to your enrolled courses. Okay, so you need to go to your enrolled courses, click on this. Okay, then you say continue to your lesson. Okay, without you saying, now if I am here, okay, if I'm around rating bar, now when I come here, you need to watch the entire video. Okay, you have to finish the entire video. Once you finish the entire video part of it, okay,
see that, but it should have been working.
then what I'm gonna do here is that I need to give it as a completed lesson. Now once I give that completed lesson, then only you can generate your certificate, which is on the Saturday. So you can see here only 4 lessons I have completed. So basically I have to finish it with all the lessons which are there for me. Okay, all right, so if you can see the rating bar, it gives a right mark out here. Now here and all I have not watched, it is not a right mark, so you need to complete all these things. Okay, and quiz is here, test your skills. So you need to take down the quiz, as I already took the quiz just for the part of it. You will get it here. Now people who have gone some mistakes and all, you can mail me back. I can delete your quiz, you can re-attempt the quiz, Android quiz. Now this is the dummy quiz I kept, final quiz. There is nothing in that, so kindly it won't be open. I just kept it as a number so that everyone can finish all this. Otherwise what will happen, if I keep it open, you can download this thing. So I had to add 3 more videos for it. Okay, all right, now today we're gonna speak about so all those things are there, what we you need to do it. Okay, clear? All right, now yeah, as it is the last week of the course, 2 more videos I'm gonna put about the fragments and about the menus, how to create a menu. After that you can create your own apps. You can mail me any point of time if you want to do any extra things in it. Okay, so there is lot to learn about Android as we go advanced, and surely I put a YouTube link also for you. Okay, so you can I think, yes, I've put a YouTube link. Okay, so I think in question and answers I also sent you a mail also regarding it. Okay, about that what do you say, see, this is the link. Okay, so when you go to that, I've also told you how I'm gonna put the advanced topics also. It will go to this link. Okay, so you can check all my videos out here. Kindly please subscribe it. Okay, so it will I'll come to know what more things can be added, and kindly give me a suggestion what course you need next to be completed. So I hope everyone is staying safe and being at home. Okay, so utilize most of your time during this point, because it will be useful for you. Okay, just getting a e-certificate is not a problem, but understanding the concept of it is very, very important. Okay, fine. In today's last but one tutorial, what we are gonna learn about is that about fragments. Now let's start off with the fragment. I'll explain you what is a fragment, and then we'll start with the fragments.
So what do you mean by fragments? Okay, so we need to know in Android Android fragment is a part of a activity. Okay, so it is also known as sub activities. So we have got a lot of activities. What we did, main activity, then we go to a second activity. Same way, within an activity we have a sub activity that's basically called an Android fragment. So there can be more than one fragment in an activity, because it the fragments usually represent in a multiple screen inside one activity. Now Android fragment life cycle is affected by this activity life cycle, because the fragments are basically, you know, included in these particular activities. Okay, now each fragment has got its own life cycle or methods that is affected by the activity life cycles. Okay, because fragments are embedded inside an activity. Now activity manager, there will be called activity manager class, which is responsible to make interactions with the fragment objects. Now there are 12 cycle methods. Now you can see on attach, on create view, on activity created, on start, resume, pause, stop. Again we need to destroy it, view the destroy, detach the fragments. So all these are important. Now what does on attach means? On attach means it's called only when once when it is attached to the particular activity. Okay, now on create, we all know that is it is used to initialize the fragment. Okay, on create view, whatever inflator or layout I'm using, it creates and returns the view hierarchy. Okay, and on view created, it's basically it's invoked after the completion of the on create method. Okay, after the completion of the on create method, on create activity created will be viewed. Now there are certain something called on view state restored. Now restored is in the from the saved state. Okay, whatever the fragments are there, all the saved state of fragment view hierarchy has been restored. That was basically we stay. Then on start, we all know it makes the fragment visible, makes the fragment interactive. On resume, pause means when it is no longer interactive. Stop means when the fragment is no longer visible. Okay, on destroy, it's to clean up the resources. On destroy, okay, view. Okay, now here to clean up the state. Okay, this is to clean up the resources. Allows this on destroy allows to clean up the fragment state. Now this is on destroy view is used to clean up the resources. On detachments, so whatever it is called immediately prior to the fragment no longer being associated with this particular activity, on detach. Okay, so that's basically. Now we'll take an example. Now I'll not write the code. Henceforth I write the code, it will be, you know, very long to keep on writing the codes. And also what I've done is I've already kept the code ready. I will just forward you, I'll forward you the notes, I'll put it in a YouTube link, that's not a problem. Now what I've done here is that if I run this particular program, okay, let me run this particular program. Okay, now what I've done here is that I've created two types of fragment. One is alert. Correct, alert is something like a pop-up window, it will come like you want to do cancel or okay. Another one is a dialog fragment, just writing a basic dialogue. So we need to have one activity main, we need to have dialog fragment strings. That is all you need to, if you want to call or something like that, then we use a particular string functions. Okay, all right. Now there are certain things what we need to know about. As I told you, Android fragment is basically nothing but a part of activity, which is also known as a sub activity. Am I right? Okay, those are the basic things we need to know before doing any fragment kind of programs. Okay, now as moving forward after this, we're gonna basically learn about a menu program. Okay, then that's the end of the particular course. Then yes, forwardly advanced, we can have a database connection, also Google Maps interacting, which I'll be loading the videos, okay, very soon about it. Okay, all right. Now so what you're gonna do is that so basically we'll be having main activity and activity main XML file. So you need to create three more Java files. One is for the two more Java files. One is for basic dialog fragment, another one is for the alert fragment. Okay, now it is launching a particular activity. Now it looks like this. Okay, when a particular activity is launched. Okay, so this is for the dialog fragment and this is for the alert. Okay, alert dialog fragment. So let it launch again. This I think I opened that time. No, okay, all right. All right, now this is for the dialog fragment, this is for the alert dialog fragment. Now when I say open dialog fragment, it will just say this is a dialog fragment, so you can customize, edit text, anything like that. So it's an activity within an activity. I mean the fragment activity, sub activity. Open a dialog, as I told you, dialog, I can see cancel or okay. So that's basically a dialog fragment. Okay, so I say okay, so I didn't write much into that. Okay, so this is a basic program what I have written. Now if you gonna see what is there in my program activity main, you can see I've got one button. Okay, that is for dialog fragment. So why I use string XML, so I recall the strings here. Okay, all right, so if you see my basically a string XML, what I do in the string XML is that, so sorry guys, mouse fell down. Okay, all right, now today it is taking a lot of time to get loaded, might be I didn't work from so many days. Okay, all right, so string name, whatever the name I'm giving here. Okay, all right, so I'm just referring it there. So that's what we do in a string. So I need two buttons. That is first when I launch a particular activity, correct? So hold on guys, I'm just checking out where basically it is. Okay, this is quite irritating part of it. Okay, so where is my one very bad thing in okay, hold on guys, give me a second if you don't mind. So okay, anyways, okay, I'll run it up again for you. Okay, all right, I can't keep searching it, where is it? So many particular programs has been done out here. Okay, all right, it is launching. So this is the button what I've created. One is for the dialog fragment, another one is for the open alert dialog fragment. So two buttons I have created, am I right? Okay, so these are the two buttons. So in the activity main, in a dialog fragment, what I write, in a string.xml, what I write. Okay, in a dialog fragment I don't write anything, I just write a text view, correct? I just say this is a dialog fragment and customize this dialog fragment, correct? So when I run it, you might have seen it, correct? I just customize the dialog fragment. Okay, same way goes with the activity main. Then in main activity.xml java file, I'll just call those two things, correct? I just said now we have to remember that we need to create a fragment kind of extends the fragment activity. So whatever activity you're creating, it has to extend that particular fragment activity. Then rest all location is done as it is, correct? So we have to remember we need to create a new defragment, just like how we created intent or an activity, a new activity or a new intent, correct? That's what we did. The same goes with here. Okay, okay, same goes with here. Okay, so we have got two buttons here. We need a manager, correct? I told you we have a something called a support manager, am I right guys? So I told you we need a manager which supports that particular Android thing, that is like if you're having any kind of fragments. Okay, so it has to interact with this fragment object, so we need a fragment manager for that. So get support from the fragment manager. So then rest all is same, you find view by id. Then I take the set on click listener. When I click that, remember when I click that, it should go to the defragment. Okay, so it will open a dialog box. So new for new dialog box also it goes the same way. Okay, so this is the basic thing what we do. Now what we need in a one, I've got a defragment.java and alert defragment. In defragment nothing I write, correct? Nothing is there much in that, because so whatever I'm clicking, okay, I just have to inflate it. Okay, that is very important. Okay, inflating whatever I'm trying to do. And even in alert, I just say cancel and okay, am I right? In a basic defragment I don't have to write anything, I just inflate the particular pop-up. Okay, here in alert we just say set the message, correct? If the positive button is okay, then the negative button will be cancel. So this is the basic about fragments what we learn. There are a lot of exercises we can try it in an internet, you can work on the internet, basically what we are doing in an internet. Okay, so all those things we can So that is the one part of a fragment, so you need to be very careful while doing it. Okay, all right, so make sure that you have got specific files. Okay, so you need to create files called two extra files called, okay, two extra files. Hold on guys, I'm getting a call for 1 second, give me. That was one of the sirs who was gonna teach about kset and set, so I was just talking to him, so sorry for that. So this is the basic thing what we're gonna do. Okay, all right, dialog fragment, it's very easy, you can try it, you can keep on exploring. I think you people are learning more and more nowadays, correct? So you're working on this, so I wish you very good luck for all your upcoming courses. And also, you need any help, you can ping me anytime, you can mail me anytime, you don't have to worry for anything. Any kind of softwares, any kinds of courses you want to know, okay, explore the particular internet, because that is very important. You'll get a lot of things in internet. Okay, all right. All right guys, that's what basically for today. In the next tutorial we're gonna learn with the options menu. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.